Alright, welcome to part 26 of the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough commentary. We're venturing on. The big man Snow is moving on. And those are dead.
Don't need to see that.
It's been a while for us meeting up, but the later was it like the end game of Final Fantasy 13? It's really something, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't. Because I think we said this a long time ago that you don't level up in this game. You just spend you just use the Crystarium points to make your characters better and acquire points
And abilities and stuff. Yeah.
I think this one, I think 13 is maybe the only one that does that. I think because 13-2. At least the classes have levels.
Mm-hmm.
So like, oh, Sarah's a level 15 commando or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And this one is just like, yeah, so your level for the role is this, but there's no, it's like, oh, Snow's up.
Level
Grandmaster tank.
yeah,
Like,
I know what you mean. Like
he's not a level
like
50 tank or something like that.
kind of like 7 where you have levels.
Yeah, because that was it. You mentioned how 12 has jobs.
Yeah, 12 has jobs. And
So I imagine there's different levels for jobs. Or how does that work exactly?
Like
I didn't get far in 12.
yeah, 12 is. I honestly didn't really get far either. not even in the international version. I think I got farthest in that one, but
I played the one on the Switch, the Zodiac Sign.
Yeah, that's the international.
I played. I want to say 3 hours because I think I was in the sewers after escaping the prison.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right at the beginning. Yeah. No, it's like I've played both. I played the PS2 version. That is, and then I've also played international. PS2. I didn't get very far in that one, admittedly. And that one was different. They didn't have jobs, so you just had that. I don't know if you got far enough to see the board, the LP board where you use all your. I want to say, I don't remember what the points were called, but I guess kind of like the Crystarium points.
Yeah, I remember seeing it, but I wasn't able to do anything because I didn't have any.
Yeah.
Like you have very little, and it's like very difficult to get any points in the very beginning.
Yeah.
Like I was able to maybe like upgrade maybe 1 or 2 things or so for Vaughn. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that one, there were no specific jobs, or in the PS2 version, there were no specific jobs, so you could you had boards where you could go everywhere, like not a shared board, but like everybody had the same set of things to unlock and stuff. In the international version, you get a limit of 2 classes each, so you could go. Oh, I'm trying to remember the classes.
I mean, there's like archer, there's a thief, and like the typical classes. I think there's some like odd ones, like there's the gunner.
Yeah.
There were some like more like standard JRPGs compared to like just normal Final Fantasies.
Yeah. So each character could only have 2 of those classes, and you could not. I don't believe you could ever switch them once you choose them. So it was kind of like, these are your 2 classes. You better be happy with them. Sort of thing.
Yeah,
but that one doesn't have levels, kind of like this game too. Like you don't really have character.
No, they have levels.
Oh, they do have levels?
Well, I don't know about the PS2 version, but in Zodiac Sign you do level up.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. You do have levels.
Yeah, you just innately just level up.
Yeah.
After you kill so many people or things.
Yeah, you gotta. I think to get the most LP, you had to like chain a bunch of the same enemies together. So you have to just kill the same enemy over and over and over.
Yeah.
I actually think 10 might have not had a level system. Or like Tidus is level 20 or something, I think.
No, there's levels.
Was there levels on there? I guess there was.
Yeah, there was levels.
Oh, it's been a while.
It's just that the what's the upgrade system? The
That was the sphere grid.
yeah,
that
the sphere
had the
grid.
point levels, yeah. Well, maybe there were.
Yeah, that was something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
But there were levels
Mm.
because max level is 99 in that one. 99 or 100. I mean, either way.
Probably 99, yeah. Usually.
But I mean, either way, there are levels in
Okay,
10.
yeah. So.
I mean, you could double check with Mark, but like,
Yeah, I'll probably double check.
All right. So, little note. This is round 1 with Roche.
Oh.
General Roche.
Mm-hmm.
I struggle to beat this guy, cause holy shit, this guy is a fucking wall.
Mm-hmm.
Legit, one time I was doing a recording session. I'm like, okay, let's do some progress. 45 fucking minutes, couldn't beat this dude.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, I was like, okay, I'll just do a recording some other time.
Mm-hmm.
So Snow's gonna be a tank for this fight. Snow's there, and then Fang's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm very being dedicated to Fang.
She's
I made a
good,
promise.
so.
I'm gonna live up to it. Yeah, no, she's better than I ever thought, but that's just because I never gave her a chance, and I don't think the amount of times I've said that throughout this playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of the way it is with like late party members. It doesn't really feel like you ever get the chance to.
Well, considering how I like farm the fuck out of everybody, so
Mhm.
everyone else is maxed out and things like a block away.
No.
Anyways, Roche as a character, he's not a good character like, at all.
Yeah.
He's strong-headed, doesn't listen to reason. It's just, and we're gonna find out why he was doing the things or his reasoning a long time ago. It's just earlier, and it's just dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so dumb. If you remember, then you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Proud Clad. This thing is flying. This cannot be affected by any ailments at all. So you can't slow him. You can't protect him. You can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
This thing will constantly shoot lasers.
And lasers.
The big lasers, not the blue ones. Those have like an AoE effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I
Ooh.
can say.
Yeah. She was doing a lot of damage just for.
Also, this robot has a Shogun
Ooh, yeah, it does.
Shogun helmet as a foreface.
Kind of neat. I actually didn't remember that.
Yeah, this is another variation of that one bug mech thing that we fought back in chapter 7.
Yeah.
Like this is another
okay.
variation.
Another one.
Another one.
Still not bad. Kind of cool.
Yeah, so for the shrouds, I didn't have any of like the protection or offensive ones.
Mhm.
So that's why Hope was on Synergy job.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got taste, which is important.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
there it goes.
I struggled with this guy for one session for like about an hour or so.
Mhm.
Couldn't beat him. I changed it up on that, and I just couldn't.
Mhm.
Went back to recording this first try.
Ah, well, you know,
Yeah,
sometimes that's how it is.
I literally scrapped one of my whole sessions just because like it was just here. I'm like, okay, well this is a waste.
Oh man.
Well, at least I was actually surprised I just got first try. I'm like, all right, let's do this, motherfucker.
Like, just go all in.
Yeah.
Got that sweet damage going though, looks like.
Smite, let's
Ooh,
go.
That did a lot.
That-
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
that's double smite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's only when the stagger is about to run out.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be the final hit of your ATB. It just has to be an
Yeah.
attack.
Mm-hmm. Hope's just healing in the back.
Yeah, it's what I call turtling.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. It's working.
Jesus, Mark, and everyone already is familiar with my turtling.
Nothing wrong with that when it works.
Yeah, Hope I was not. Snow's healing is not that great, so that's why I did the whole double sentinel medic.
Yeah. Makes sense. It works out pretty well. And you can, then Snow doesn't have to taunt the others.
I mean, when you have multiple sentinels, it's just if one gets it, the other one just guards.
Oh,
I think.
interesting.
Or in the case where like Snow taunts it, but like I just shield or something. I mean, it's good for like a survival thing,
Yeah.
just to save your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, Medigard is the move I usually like using when on the rare occasion I do play as a sentinel.
Now, Fang and Snow have the traditional type of guard, I believe, like Medigard and whatnot. I'm pretty sure the majority of the other ones get it too.
I would assume, but I'm not sure.
Alright, well this comes to no surprise, but you know, I struggled heavily when I first played this game. Like, my first playthrough, I struggled going through this area just because this gave me a hurdle, and of course the second one. We're gonna fight him again. Spoilers. But yeah, that one was even more difficult. But I struggle for sure. I don't know about you.
It's been so long, but I probably did. Like, I would not be surprised if it took me a while.
That's all she can take. Fall back.
I don't understand. We want the same thing. Why can't we just work together?
These people are so blinded by fear. They
So do any of them have different moves as Sentinel or no?
Not yet.
And
we
Lightning
can't
and
give
Hope
up.
have Elude.
No one else knows the truth. Am I right?
Only we know about the plan to destroy Cocoon.
Elude is basically evasion.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, oh, so they just kind of
Then what are we
just
waiting
kind of
for?
avoid.
It's time for some
Snow
payback.
Thing
That's
have
what I'm talking about. Once everything's
all
finally
of
out in
them
the
except for
open, people are gonna
Elude.
have to wake up from this nightmare.
Saz
Let's
has a
show 'em how
couple.
human we still are.
I think Steel Guard, Vendetta. Hope's got Elude, Vendetta, Entrench. Vanille's has everything except for Elude, Challenge, and Vendetta. It's a mix, honestly. But in terms of like the really like survivability one, it's Fang and Snow.
Oh, okay.
Because funny enough, Fang and Snow have the moves where they take the hit compared to like everyone else where they'll typically lead. Well, Saz does have Vendetta.
Yeah.
Imagine he gets hit a couple times, like you motherfuckers just start shooting him.
Yeah, I can see that. And then I guess the others just don't have the sort of bulk.
Okay, this is a weird kind of struggle place you will most likely have first attempt. first encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Because unless, yeah, it's basically this
Ooh,
thing.
big guy. Oh yeah,
Well, this
Big
one's the
boys.
smaller one. This one's the smaller one actually.
I know.
Because spoilers, the really big one basically one-shots you at this point of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the really big one basically is like after you beat the game, you've done grinding equipment and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This one, you would be able to. Well, they basically make you beat this.
Yeah,
right
beat
here,
this
right
guy.
now.
Big boy.
Yeah, so I died a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
All right, so watch this attack.
Oof. It is definitely a lot.
Now that hits everybody. It hits hard.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. This thing is susceptible to ailments, so that's why Fang's on status ailment duty.
Yeah.
Saboteur duties.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Shit hurts, man.
Yeah, I kind of figured double healer at this point.
I got lucky though, cause this thing has a move. It's like Screech or something
Mm-hmm.
that can potentially cancel out your no, not that's Quake. This does hurt too.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh wee.
Quake, stomps, and
And then the
Like-
screeching move or whatever.
yeah, the screeching move that gives you styles elements like you can't do like can't do moves or your meter just doesn't grow anymore. Well, his ATV's not working now, so
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
yeah. My only advice for this fight, just take it slow.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a long fight, just to
Yeah.
be able to survive at this point.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get the chain. Ooh. Poor Hope.
Get your ass back up.
Come on, Hope.
Well,
Well, at least he got haste on. That's
he
good.
died the moment I revived
Oh
him.
no. Whoops.
I was like, God damn it, Hope.
Oh, come on, man.
Thanks.
I was like, it was framed perfect. I like roasted him the moment the hitbox and the
Oh,
hit
no.
came in. It was amazing.
Oh no. Adam and Child, I think. Is the name? Yeah.
Don't give up.
Man, Protect really seemed to help though. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it reduces a lot.
Steady.
Yeah.
That's why I was letting Hope,
Mm-hmm.
you know, put more than just haste.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's what it's called.
Ah.
Yeah, like see, like Fang can't even do it. She's dazed right now.
Mm.
She can't even do anything if she wanted to.
Yeah. But now she can. Ooh. Yeah, it's been so long since I got to this point. I don't even really remember any of the coming stuff.
Thank you.
So that'll be fun.
I remember this game vividly. That's how much I like this game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not like Mark where I'll remember the fucking chapter even. Oh, we're in chapter 3 and he names it off the top of his head.
I'm like, oh yeah. Like
like
you didn't play this game as much as I did. What? Why don't I remember?
I remember everyone remembers things differently.
That's true.
Cause like for me, I'm more of visually remembering stuff
Mm-hmm.
than I am like actual things.
Yeah.
Cause there are times where there's an event gonna go happen or like someone's street or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll tell me, "Oh, it's in this street, the name of the street."
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Where is that?"
Yeah.
And And like I'll ask him like, is that the one near the Walgreens? Or like
Yeah. Gotta have the
Like,
frame of reference.
yeah, like I'll use references just like where exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how I work though. That's
Yeah.
Let's go.
because I'm not like Taskmaster
Mm-hmm.
levels of like memorization, but I can see something and I can like attempt it, and I won't get it first try most of the time. But you know what? I'm pretty good about like just copying what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Have to stop as many of these things
Yeah.
before they start spreading to other cities.
In terms of like driving, like once I drive to a place first, or like one time, I'm usually okay to like remember without too much like instruction on where to go.
Yeah,
But
'cause
I have
pretty
to
much-
go there first. If it's a new
Right, of
place, I'm
course.
like, where am I? What is this? I don't know. I don't understand.
New behemoth.
Oh yeah.
We got an edge boy here.
Very edge.
Now the ending you'll actually find hilarious.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah, was it like in the case of I finally know the way. I finally know how to get to your place, your guys' place, or Rob's place.
Yeah.
I basically
Thanks.
drive the way I usually exit.
Mm-hmm.
So like the same route I take to leave,
Mm-hmm.
I used to take to get to your guys' place.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
like I finally found a way.
Finally found an easy one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like I've recognized the stuff, so it's like I'm good now.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it took me a while I think when we used to go to Javi's place in Carpinteria.
Mhm.
And they direct me through like this main part of the city, or like through like the neighborhoods.
Right.
And then I kind of discovered a way faster there, like just to get off the freeway at one point. And I was like, oh, that would have been a lot easier for me if you just told me to go this way. But it's
Well,
fine. It happens.
It was easy for me because like literally across the freeway where the motel is, right near the Carl's Jr. Like literally
Yep.
right there was a place I worked at.
Oh yeah, so you were like,
So I recognized the area. I'm like, oh okay, I got it.
hop, skip, and jump over. Yeah.
Literally one drive there, and I'm like, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, you
And
almost-
he's dead.
Oh, nice. I was like, oh no, he's gonna heal. Oh,
Nah, I was actually surprised. I'm like, oh wow, actually frame perfect. Let's go.
oh nice.
And I'm gonna mash A. Save 5 seconds.
Yeah.
No, it's more like I'm gonna save 5 minutes. 'cause,
Yeah,
like,
seriously, right?
I
Yeah.
would have to delete his health bar.
I know. Yeah. You're like, oh, whew, 5 minutes cut. Oh,
Camera.
camera, why? Camera, what you doing?
Yeah, sometimes when you move it in a certain direction, it doesn't let you go a certain way.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't
Look
like
at
it.
look at all the enemies.
Yay.
And look at all the fucks I don't give. Yeah,
Have
I'm
fun
just
with that,
moving on.
guys.
Yeah, moving on.
Have fun, guys.
Have fun murdering. Now, like the frame drops, that was the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess because there's so much shit on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, hit me. There you go.
I was like, oh, are we going?
Like,
We don't
those
know.
things have to, those things have to clip into oblivion to be able to hit me.
Mm-hmm. I know, because it looked like there was at least 2 times they should have hit you.
Oh man. Oh, there's 15,000 gil right there.
All the gil.
Yes.
Big boy.
So I didn't notice the ball right there.
Oh.
I just did not see that. And when I was editing this, I'm all like, I just missed that, didn't I?
You're like, oh well. Can come back here, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to come back here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're gonna have to, cause like one of the I believe you can grind like the really big things. To be
Oh,
able
that's
to,
true. Yeah.
To be able to acquire the material to upgrade your weapon to the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, the grind.
I enjoy it.
No, yeah, I do too. For a little bit. And then I'm like, alright, I gotta do something else. Or I'm gonna go.
How does because you're very fond of it, is Bravely Default 2 or Bravely Default in general? How is that game in terms of just leveling up and grinding like?
I think I had fun with it. First one I think you can max out the levels before you max out the jobs. 'Cause in that game the jobs have their own little levels. And you get job points when you fight as well as XP. And the more
a better leveling system compared to 12.
kind of, yeah. Or I think it's I mean, yeah, 12 is I don't know what 12 is.
Also, here's that thing that I ignored back in the tower.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna fight it now.
All right. I like the blue.
Yeah, the aqua, the sky blue, turquoise.
It looks very
Really
nice.
Tyrant. Like I just like how it's called Tyrant.
Yeah, I know.
Watch out! It's the dictator, and it's just like a giant
Ooh.
pink warship just approaches you. It's like, okay. All right, it's gonna be one of those.
The guy.
I
understand.
It's
But
the
yeah.
most it's like the most masculine male dictator you ever seen in your goddamn life. And oddly enough, the female's the edgy one.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so like with Bravely, the jobs, you level them up and you get more abilities unlocked and stuff. I think there was something like 24 jobs to get in total for that game. So there's lots of opportunity to grind them all out if you want. But you don't have to. Like, if you don't want to. But I was at the point where I was like, I'm gonna max out everything, all jobs, on every character, because I can.
Can you think of any games where, any RPGs, JRPGs, whichever it may be, any ones that kind of felt like you had to grind, or you had to get something like leveled up to a certain point, otherwise it was obsolete, or like you were obsolete? Because like, I think you've heard of this before. I don't know if Philippe's ever said this before. In Paper Mario, do you know about the problem with Paper Mario? 64?
I do not know, but
Okay, so there's a level cap, and when you level up, you get to choose your upgrade: health, power points, or badge points.
Okay.
Right. Badge points is your special effects, powers, or moves, or whatever. And then you have power points to be able to use those things or special moves. And then you have health, which is health.
Yeah.
If you ever get to the point where you max out your level,
Change of plan.
the game basically self-locks.
Oh.
Because the game tells you to pick something, but if you have everything maxed out,
You can't.
you can't.
Oh, okay.
So,
Huh.
but the thing is, Paper Mario is like it's an easy casual game where you don't really need a grind actually. You can pretty much just go about your way with Paper Mario. So it's just a matter of you knowing, this or that.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, that's one of the situations.
Yeah. Um.
But was it? I want to say. Okay, I don't want to say Fire Emblem makes you, but Fire Emblem has a weird like leveling up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's more of your equipment. Well, I don't know. It's like a mix of both. Like, if your equipment's the appropriate one, like Armor Slayer or
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Slayer or fucking the triangles.
Yeah,
the
weapon triangle stuff. It
Yeah,
it
weapon
kind of
triangles.
it kind of negates
Because
your stats.
Because you have to keep in mind you gotta work with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if your unit, say the enemy is like 18, but your unit's like 12,
Yeah.
and like you may have the advantage, but you're like lower leveled.
Mm-hmm.
So like Fire Emblem in general, I want to say in general because
Mhm.
I've encountered this in Awakening, Echoes, Fates, Three Houses. I'm playing the first one, fucking
Mhm.
fantastic. And it's that one's actually a weird one
Yeah.
because there's no, well, in the majority of the time, there's no efficient way to be able to grind most of the time.
Yeah.
I would say Fates was the only one. If you're playing Birthright or
Mhm.
Revelations, I mean, why would you play Revelations? um, like Birthright, you can like go back and like grind to get your character's masteries or
Yeah.
this or that. But like a point, the enemies are too weak, so
Mhm. Yeah.
you won't be able to like actually level up. But like in terms of your masteries, sure.
Yeah, you get the class mastery, but not your character level up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Awakening allowed you to do that too. But all the older games, I think, don't.
Yeah, you just had to go with whatever you had
Yeah.
at the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah. So, and that's where
Yeah.
it gets more challenging. Or like that's where the challenge comes from, I think, for those games. That you are limited in the fights that you can do on the side.
True, but it's such a
It's
it's such a scale though.
mhm.
Like it's a wall that's like you're presenting like a like semi fake difficulty because like
Mhm. Yeah, and then the random generated the random
it's,
generation and a stat abilities leveled up too.
I'm-
That's also like, oh.
yeah, I mean like in that sense it's like it's a little cheap honestly
Yeah.
because playing the first game, like I think I did the first mission but I haven't done like anymore because I was gonna play that like either later today or tomorrow or like on my vacation.
Yeah.
But it's because like they even mention about like weapon skills or character skills or this or that.
Mhm.
And was it? I mean, at first I had to recognize the fucking units. This is like, oh, this is Bowman Knight or whatever.
Mhm.
But
yeah.
I had fun with it, but the actual it's like the first time I played Fire Emblem. I didn't realize what the fuck I was doing.
Mhm.
It's a real fucking challenge to be able to fucking prioritize someone's fucking like mastery with a weapon or whatever.
Yep. Mhm.
I mean, I don't like the idea.
Mhm.
I'd never liked the idea of the developers hindering you
Mhm.
just to oppose a fucking challenge.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Mhm. yeah.
But I can see what I can see what they mean. But
Yeah. It's
it's just false. It's just like false challenge.
mhm.
And like that's
I guess it's just learning how to work around that kind of stuff.
I guess.
Nah, I don't know. I really only jumped in at Awakening, so I missed a lot of the harder difficulty parts to it. I mean,
Well,
I
to be
tried
fair-
playing Sacred Stones, but I didn't get very far.
To be fair, there's still a shit ton of games they haven't gotten us. So.
I know. So, but anyway.
Oh man. Alrighty, well that was part 36,
Mhm.
and
Sounds
we'll
good.
we will continue on with Eden, chapter 12, Eden, and part 37.
All right.
Alright, that being said, see you guys in the next part.
See ya.